Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home. Vitiated how-to will not be responsible because you decided to be a cheap ass and not hire a professional.
On with the show.
Today we're working on a 2008 Everest by Keystone's shower drain. This is what the shower looks like, and we couldn't figure out why it was leaking and everything, so I troubleshooted it, ran some water down there and found the leak, and the floor is kind of messed up, but it is what it is. Today I'm going to teach you how to replace the drain, because the drain that's in there ain't what you think it is. I'll do this real quick. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need that. You're going to need that. If you can find it in the ABS plastic, suggest the plastic. Where I went, they didn't have it, and I didn't have time to take care of it. About 2 foot of ABS, 1.5 inch pipe, sink tail piece. That's all it is. A coupling, you'll understand later. The ABS medium body all-purpose or multi-purpose, because PVC, CPVC, and ABS. But if you're using just the ABS plastic, you don't need that. And because of what it is, get you some primer. I'm gonna be doing other dumb shit with it. It is what it is. This is what the drain looked like originally. You got a P-trap that screws on there, and then you got a little piece of pipe there, and then you got a coupling, and then you got this rinky-dink thing here that screws up into the bottom of the drain for the shower. It's chrome plastic. The ring is plastic, so junk. So I bought this because it's all metal. The whole fucking thing is metal. The ring is metal. It's got the whatchamacallit. If you look and see, the actual metal one is a little bit bigger than that one. But these ass clowns use fucking pipe dope, which I guess because they couldn't tighten it down like you can the metal one. But this comes with the rubber ring and the cardboard one for the nut underneath. So I mean, it's fucking perfect. And you got the metal ring, and then you got the little grommet here. That's for the other piece of pipe. Then you got this that'll glue to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start putting it together now and see what I need. The first thing you're gonna want to do is take this P-trap, take the primer and prime it. Prime your coupling. I don't know if you can see that right there. That pipe, I don't know what that is. It looks like it's into the pipe. There's grooves there. So you need to prime it so that way you can glue the coupling to this first and let it set. So then that way, while you go do everything else, put your drain in first after you do this. That way it gives this more time to harden up. Because it's fucking, I don't know what happened, but I guess the whole piece of pipe is like that, because I'm looking and there's that. So I mean, hell, that might have been what caused the damn leak too. I don't know, but it ain't gonna leak today, that's for damn sure. Okay, next thing you're gonna want to do is clean all that goober out, and then you're gonna want to set these two in there together, just like so, and then we'll go from there. But I gotta clean that goober stuff out first, so there's that. Alright, well, kinda before you put the drain in, if it's leaking, then floor is probably kind of fucked. So, unless you want to pull the shower, brace it up like I did. I'm putting 2 braces. I got one back there. It's a 2x4. It's like 11 1/8, but I made it just a little bit bigger, 11 1/8, because of my framing, my aluminum frame. And then I'll put one on this side too. And I'm gonna screw it here. That way it'll hold support on the floor here. Because right now the whole floor is fucked. And I'm not interested in fixing it right now. I'm just going to get by. So there's that. So I connected this piece to this. You need to, when you connect this to the drain, it's going to help to have 2 people. You can do it yourself, but if you don't get it tight enough and you tighten this on and try to get it off, that's going to loosen up there. So go ahead and just get somebody to help you. Take a pair of needle nose, stick it through the drain, tighten this up really good. Make sure the grommet up there is tight, and then have them hold it up there. Tighten this up really good. And you're going to leave that piece to where it's at, because you're going to see in a minute what I'm about to do. What I did, I took this and I glued it to this. This is how much I need it. You just got to kind of measure and see how much you need. But this is all I needed, so I cut it as short as possible, pretty much. And that way the other piece is going to slide right up in there. So that's what I did. I had to pull this up and put a 90 on it, make it go where I want it to. I'm going to have to pull this back eventually. I glued it to that, as you can see, and then I slid it up in there just like you normally would a sink drain. And then I put that right back where it was, and I double made sure about this, so I put a little bit more glue on that. And now I'm going to have to put another 2x4 up here, but I got to turn it a long ways, so that way I can stick it up under that water line right there. And that is the end result. There's the other piece that I put there. It's going to flex some because it's fucking shit wood, and even if that was real good plywood that's supposed to be there, it would still flex. I just put a little bit of hanger there to when it's going down the road or whatever, it doesn't vibrate too much. But underneath there's plenty of flex for it to go like this and down when you walk across there. It's got to be able to flex some. If you pull it up too tight, then that joint way back there is going to crack, and then you're going to be in trouble. So that's why I left it where it flexes a little. That's what it is. That's where it's at. In case you was wondering where that drain is, right here inside the bay on the passenger side, where the entry door is, there's a little fake wall there. And all you do is unscrew it and pull it out, and then all your drains and everything are back that way in there. Ain't no hard to get to, ain't that big of a deal.